Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to this card making project. In this project we're going to make a glorious Christmas card using Anna Griffin's Glorious Christmas Greetings card kit. And the card base that we're going to use is my favourite. It's the white poinsettia. I really love this pattern. It's just so pretty. You could use it on its own if you just had to send a note card to somebody for Christmas. This is ideal. So it's one of the patterns that's included in the kit. Everything I do use I shall put in a detailed description on my blog. If you've got any questions or comments that you want replying to, please feel free to contact me on Facebook or on my blog. If you comment on YouTube, I can't reply back to you. So that's my housekeeping out of the way. Now, as always, first thing we're going to do is we're going to score the edge with our bone folder and make sure we've got a nice neat score down the edge. Even though this is a factory made card, I still like to make sure that I've got a nice neat edge. And the first thing then we're going to do is make our insert. Now I think this insert is really cool. It's a good idea and it's quick and easy, and it's going to match with the rest of the card that we're going to create. I've taken one of the inserts, the folded inserts that were actually included in the Glorious Greeting card kit, and I've trimmed it down to make an insert panel. Then I've stamped in the middle using one of Anna's envelope seal gift tag set stamps. Try saying that, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? I've stamped it in gold, and then I've taken the whole section and I've taken it in through my machine in an embossing folder. The embossing folder was called Scattered Holly, from last year's Christmas folders from Anna. And once I'd embossed it, I took it out and I used a grey ink pad, which, as far as my memory serves me correctly, was called Silver Bells, from Anna's Christmas inks last year. And I've just tapped the embossed sections around the edge with the ink pad, and then I've taken it back through the machine in a piece of cardstock, top and bottom, through the plates with nothing else to flatten it. So instead of it being embossed, it's now flat. It's not totally flat, there's still a tiny little bit of ridging in it, but it's flat enough to write on. So you've got the pattern that it's picked up the shading from the embossing and where you've inked it, and then taking it through again. You see this says Scattered Holly. It's to remind me the folder that we used, just in case old age crept in and I couldn't remember, because I do everything off the tip of my tongue, as it were. So when I chastise myself and say, oh, Anne-Marie, why have you done that? It's because I don't have a script. But I do sometimes have to write down the names of folders or stamp sets, because I'm getting old and I just couldn't remember. So that's our insert. And then I'm just going to add one more thing. In the Glorious Greetings kit, there's some gold holly, and we're going to use this on the front of our card. So what I thought was, it would be nice to include a little bit on the inside. So what I thought was, we'd have a little bit sweeping over the card there, like that. So I'm just going to trim that down and along the edge, and then I can turn it round and add a little bit more along the bottom edge, like that. There we go. And I can trim that. I'm going to trim that bit from the back. There we go. And while we're looking at the back of the card, on Anna's cards that are in kit, just check you'll have the handmade by section, and this is for you to fill your name in so that when you give your card to the recipient, they know who's made it. So now we've added the stickers to the inside of our card, and I think that is just, it gives it a more regal touch. So we've got all the techniques that we've used for the inside, and it just gives it a certain something, adding that little bit of holly. So now we can turn our attention to the outside, and it's going to pain me to cover this pattern up, but I'm going to do it for the love of craft, because I know I've got another one and I can keep the other one for myself, because you get 2 of each pattern in the kit. So the first thing I've done is I've taken some metallic silver card from Anna's metallic cardstock, and I've taken it through the same embossing folder, which was the scattered holly, that we used for the inside of the card where we've done the surround for the insert. And I've just cut it into a kind of slim panel, and I'm going to add that through the centre of the card, like so. And then I've got 2 of the gold holly stickers, like we used for the inside for the insert panel. So all I have to do is remove the back of these, because they're nice and sticky from the kit, and I'm going to add one going one way, and then I'm going to add the second one going the opposite way. So we'll just peel the back of that away like so. So I know it looks a bit strange at the moment, but now I can add the sentiments I've chosen from the kit. And again, this is a sticker, so I can just peel the back of it away, and I'm going to cover the 2 holly branch ends. So I'm going to go slightly to one side like that, press it down, and then to finish the card I'm just going to add a little gold bow, again included in the kit, and I'm just going to position it at the bottom of the sentiment, and that is our card finished. And I just think that is such a pretty card. We've added a few extra items that we've got in our stash from Anna from previous Christmas, and they all work so well together. And I just want to show you one more thing, because with Anna's envelope stamps, what you could do, because there's the holly and the mistletoe, you could incorporate your envelope stamp to make a matching envelope, which are included in the kit, to go with your card, and then maybe add the same seal on the back. And I just think it makes such a gorgeous, gorgeous Christmas card, and very pretty. And I hope it's given you ideas and inspiration of what to do with your kit, that you can kind of use items and elements that you've already got, incorporate your embossing folders, add a little bit of ink, just sort of stretch your imagination instead of thinking, well, that's the kit and that's how I'm going to use it. So you can just make a little bit more out of it. There's nothing wrong with using it as it is. It's absolutely glorious, and that's, you know, why it was put together. But then we can take it to one step further for anybody that's, you know, wanting to step the toe into being more advanced in the crafting, using your embossing folders, using your inks, using your techniques, like flattening your embossing after you've coloured it and inked it. So it's just ideas and inspiration. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Please feel free to share the video. Please feel free to share any of my videos. I'd love it if you do. because I'm trying to reach more crafty people, and I appreciate each and every one of my viewers, because you write such wonderful comments and you're all so fab. So I want to thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next time.